To answer your question, what is the difference between deferred payment and installment payment? Actually, they're relatively the same, no? Hi guys, welcome back to the Property King. So for today's episode, we're going to answer some of your frequently asked questions, okay? So without further ado, let's begin. Okay guys, first question. Hello, ano po ba lagi ang ginagawa ng isang property admin sa isang subdivision or townhouse? This is from Maria May de la Cruz. So Maria, thank you so much for that question. Anyway, yung isang property admin or property manager, they're actually in charge of making sure that the condominium development or the townhouse development is maintained properly. Okay, so every month you usually pay association dues, diba, that you pay to the property management office, and these fees, actually a portion of it goes to your property admin. So they're in charge of security, they're in charge of making sure that the upkeep of the common areas, the hallway, the lights, the air conditioning, the Wi-Fi in the common areas, your pool, your gym, diba? Everything is well kept, diba? And you don't want naman kasi na pangit yung condo mo, diba? Pangit yung amenities mo, yung hallway mo, madumi, diba? Yung windows, diba? The facade, diba? The building is being repainted every now and then. And also, some of the things that you need to pay, like the property tax, because of course, if you're in a townhouse or a condominium, diba? You pay for your own property tax for your specific condominium or townhouse unit. But the entire building or the entire common area where the townhouse or condominium development is located, it has its own real property tax as well. So the property admin or the property manager is the one in charge to settle those types of fees. Aside from getting the insurance, okay, acts of God, these types of things, they need to cover that as well. Okay, so it's very important when you're investing in property, Maria, no, that you really research who's the property manager, not just the developer, but who will take charge or make sure that your property is kept really well or managed properly. Okay, for our second question, this is from Aiden Overseas. Hello po, what is the difference between deferred payment and installment payment? Yung down payment po kasi ng condo, which is equivalent to 15%, is subject to deferred payment for 3 years. And then yung balance po na 85% is payable outright. Nabayaran ko na po yung buong 15% within 3 years under deferred payment. Yung remaining na 85% na balance, hindi ko na po mababayaran. Mare-refund ko pa po ba yung half ng 15% na nabayaran ko under Maceda Law? Thank you in advance if ever po masagot yung question ko. Okay, so Aileen, actually, this is a very good question. So, with regards to your case, since you already paid 3 years under the Maceda Law, as long as you paid at least 2 years, you're entitled to at least 50% of what you paid should you decide to cancel your purchase. To answer your question, what is the difference between deferred payment and installment payment? Actually, they're relatively the same. But in your case, you said 15%, down payment over 3 years, and then the 85% balance to be paid outright. Okay? So, meaning, yung deferred payment na yan, baka most likely it's a no down payment scheme. So, yung 15%, spread mo 3 years, 36 months, zero interest, diba? Para you have lighter monthly amortizations. And at the end, you have the 85% balance that you need to pay in cash or partial cash and bank financing, or the whole 85% iba bank finance mo. Okay, that's deferred payment, meaning you're trying to delay paying the big chunk, or being a huge down payment upfront. So it's similar to what credit card companies usually promote, na buy now, pay later, especially during the Burr months towards the Christmas season, di ba? Nauuso yun. Kasi parang dinidefer mo yung malaking lump sum at the end by paying small monthly amortizations at the front. So installment payment naman, it could either be applicable to installment payment to the developer, usually at zero interest, or installment payment to the bank. So it depends in which context that you use. So I hope I answered your question. So for our third question, from Creative Development. Attorney, does the Maceda Law cover only pre-selling units if buying a condo? First and foremost, I would like to clarify, sir, hindi po ako attorney. I'm a licensed real estate broker. Unfortunately, I really wanted to become a lawyer growing up, but it's really not for me because I really can't memorize a lot of things really well. So medyo hirap tayo sa memorization, di ba? Alam niyo naman, pag law school, kailangan mo mag-recite all the time. So, it's not for me, okay? So, hats off to all of my lawyer friends out there. No? Saludo ko sa inyo, sobrang galing nyo. Anyway, to answer your question, Maceda Law, does it cover pre-selling units only, especially for condos? No, no. Actually, this also applies to ready for occupancy units. It doesn't say in the law that it has to be pre-selling, di ba? Or off the plan, meaning hindi pa siya turned over, hindi pa siya ready for occupancy, under construction pa siya dapat pag binili mo. It doesn't necessarily follow. What's important is, number one, it's a residential property. It's not commercial. It's not industrial in nature, di ba? It's purely for a residential purpose. That's number one. Number two, it has to be on an installment basis. No? So, regardless kung pre-selling siya, under construction, or ready for occupancy na siya, tapos nagbayad ka installment, di ba? Sa developer, not to the bank. Just to clarify, your monthly payments still would need to be towards the developer and not with the bank. I've been receiving questions about that. Paano kung bank financing na siya? Covered ba siya ng Maceda Law? No. Okay? So, ready for occupancy, pre-selling, okay lang as long as your monthly amortization is to the developer. And of course, the last qualification to be able to, to qualify for the 50% minimum refund should you cancel is that at least 2 years of consistent monthly payments, wala kang mintes, that you're paying to the developer on an installment basis. Okay? So regardless kung RFO or pre-selling, it can be applicable to Maceda Law as long as those qualifications, those requirements are met. Okay? So thank you for that wonderful question. So guys, that's the end of our episode for today. I hope you learned a lot with those questions. If you have any more questions or comments, concerns, just put it down in the comment sections down below. You can also reach us via email. Okay? You can send us an email at rk@propertyking.ph for longer questions or concerns. You really want to express it, diba? I can help you answer that. And you can also book me for a free one-on-one property consultation. We do that for free, for you guys, especially for those who support the channel. I really appreciate it. And I'd like to thank everyone who's been supporting Property King. We recently reached the 1,000 subscriber count. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. It's all because of you. And if you're new to the channel, please press the like button down below. Don't forget to comment, share it to your friends, okay? And of course, subscribe and hit that bell icon. So each time we upload a new video, you'll be reminded and you'll be notified. So once again, this is RK from Property King. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, let's all grow wealthy together. Goodbye.